Good morning all, it's a lovely morning. I'm actually up at a reasonable hour this morning because I have been a bit lazy for the last lifetime. Yeah, so I've got plenty of time. I think the tour starts at 11ish, so I'm taking the short 15-minute drive after a restful night's sleep down to Lascaux, and today I will be looking at replica cave art, which I'm quite looking forward to. Woohoo! So I'm here, and this is the visitor centre. I think I'm in the right place, and I guess the replica cave is in this building. Now the door's just about to open, so I'm going to go in and find out. Okay, so I've been in, nice little cafe, so I've had a coffee, just come back to the van, got about half an hour to kill, so I'm just having a ham salad baguette. And while I've been waiting, I actually checked the site for the website for the place I tried to book yesterday, and today I can book it for some reason, so I've made a booking for this afternoon. I've given myself plenty of time to, because it's half an hour from here, to do this tour, get over there. You have to be there half an hour before. The only thing is the tour is in French, so I'm going to have to explain when I get there that I'm English and I'm not going to understand everything, but the important thing for me is to see the artwork. You know, I've got a good basis of understanding for prehistory and stuff like this, so, and I'm not that good at French, so I'm not going to understand a lot of what they're talking about, but hopefully they won't be annoyed with me not being a French speaker, and hopefully I can actually go and see some actual artwork dating back 15,000 years, I think it is. So yeah, not quite as old as the stuff I saw in Portugal at Penascosa, but yay! So hopefully it's all going to work out. We shall see. So that was actually really cool. Yeah, the replica cave was great, although you weren't allowed to take any photos or videos in there. I'm not sure why, because it's a replica, but then you got the interactive displays in the piece afterwards where all the bits I've filmed are from there. So pretty good, pretty impressive, and reminiscent of the artwork that I saw at Font-de-Gaume in Portugal. So I'm going to head over to the other place now and see if I can understand anything, because it's going to be in French. But yeah, I'm glad I've managed to fit in a bit more prehistory. Another cool place to visit, somewhere I've wanted to go to for a long time. So yeah, happy Rob. Okay, so I'm straight in. Now I've got to wait till 10 past 3 as the tour starting now. I can join onto it, which is cool. Probably have to explain that I'm English. So obviously I wasn't allowed to film, but you know, it was really worthwhile going to this place. Really cool to see. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, I recommend going to Grotte de la Font-de-Gaume. So that was absolutely super cool. Obviously I wasn't allowed to film in there, which is fair enough. There's holes in these cliffs. Look at that, that's cool. More caves maybe. Trogladitic houses. But anyway, yeah, I'm super glad I managed to do that. The guide was cool. She didn't speak much English. Well, she could speak English, but she didn't speak much English for me, so I think I got enough out of it though for it to be well and truly worthwhile and see actual cave art. So I've seen the engravings in Portugal at Font-de-Gaume, and I've seen replica cave art at Lascaux, but Font-de-Gaume, the last and only place you can go into caves and actually see the art, the last place is open to the public. So if anyone's out here in the Dordogne and wants to look at prehistory and cave art, that is the place I recommend to go to. It was really cool. Loads of bisons. I did film the artist representations that were on the wall outside the cave. I'll try and take some screenshots and add them to this so that you can see it. But anyway, that about concludes this part of the journey. I'm not sure there'll be much more. There might not even be another episode. So, well, if there's another clip after this, then there is. I'm going to make my way back up towards where my brother lives. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Hello there, people. I'm 5 minutes from where I hope I am sleeping tonight. Oh yeah, I've been driving for 4.5 hours. Yep, I've been driving for 4.5 hours, which is is why I'm going.
In 600 metres, at the roundabout, continue straight onto Rue des Abysses, D947.
And I really hope I can camp there because I don't really want to drive anymore. So I've just driven into this village and it's called Montsoreau. And this is really funny because a village I was living in very, very recently in Charnwood, it's called Mount Sorrel, and it's twinned with Montsoreau. So I'm in Mount Sorrel. Oh, that's funny. That's really quite funny. Ooh, there's a restaurant there, it's open. People in there eating. But I've got a tin of ravioli, so I might just yeah, but just cut in front of me, why don't you? It wasn't clear whose right away it was, to be honest. Hotel La Marine de Loire, boutique and spa. Anyway, might not look that appetizing, but it's pretty tasty, and boy was I ready for it. Yum. Morning all, I'm up. I've just found this huge bottle of wine. It's a bit early for wine. I'm just going to go for a walk down to the River Loire, which is just down there a bit. Yeah, it's a big old bottle though, isn't it? And here it is, big old river flowing from the right to the left. And yeah, I think it's been raining a lot in France on my drive up through the last couple of days. There's been a lot of flooded looking ground, and this river is looking pretty full. It's big. Anyway, just wanted to come down and have a look. I shan't be swimming, that's for sure. It looks far too scary. Yeah, I don't like deep water. So there's a big limestone cliff. I'm actually walking along the top of it. But it's another one of these places where the buildings are built into the cliffs. Trogladites. And the sun's starting to come out. Ooh, got some steps. Here we go, look, this is what I wanted to see. Pretty cool. That one's obviously collapsed. That's cool though, that bat. Metal bat. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I can't hang around looking at cave houses all day. I'm going to get back to the van, hit the road. I mean, they are pretty cool though. Right, back in the van. I happened to type in dolmen into the search on Google Maps, and you never guess what, there's a load of dolmens nearby. Now there's one just up the road, 18 minutes driving. It is in someone's private back garden, but it's also open to the public, so if they're there then hopefully I'll get a look at it. And you know, this is kind of how I started this trip off. Seeing as I'm close to finishing it, I may as well go and have a look at another dolmen. And it's a big one, like in episode 2 or 3. Not like them little ones in Portugal, which are cool, but this one's a big one. Big old northern French one. Let's go and have a look. But first, I've seen a boulangerie, and you know what that means. I've not had a pain au chocolat in a little while, certainly not a French one. Here we go. Oh yeah, food porn. Got me a pain au chocolat and a torsade. Well, I'm in the right place. Grand dolmen. Okay, there's a bit of information in English. Had to pay €4 to come visit it. And you go through a bar and buy the ticket, which is cool. So it's 23 metres long. The chamber is 18 metres long inside. It's the Great Dolmen in Bagneux. Must have contained a great number of prehistoric skeletons in the Neolithic, 4000 to 2000 BC, so it's about 5000 years old. And it's probably one of the most majestic French dolmens. So this is cool. And it's the largest of the 4,500 dolmens spread out across 60 French departments. So no way, this is the biggest one. And the weight of the heaviest flagstone of the dolmen is, which is covering the other end, the opposite end to where I am, it's 80 tons. The total weight of all the cover stones is 177 tons. Let's have a look. It is huge. It's very wide. This is bigger than La Roche-au-Fay, which is the one I visited at the start of my adventure. Yeah, that stone up there, 80 tons I reckon it weighs. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's good 7 meters long, at least, this stone at the back. Wow, c'est grand. It's got some lights you can put around. I bet it's really atmospheric when the lights are on. This is pretty cool. It's, yeah, this is bigger than La Roche-au-Fay. Much bigger. It's got a crack in the ceiling. I've seen some cool things on this journey. There's a bit of a contemporary rock art as well. I think the oldest date I found is 1843. It's this limestone pillar. It's been here since at least then. 1871 there. Or 74, sorry. 1888 up there. Descartes, 1900. 2016. And a nice interpretation board to go with it in French and English. Some nice images. What a cool place. Really cool. So I hadn't planned it, but yeah, there's a load of dolmens on the map. Clicked on that one, pictures look good. I didn't realise it's the biggest dolmen in Central Europe. So certainly the biggest one in France. It's the biggest one. It's Le Grand Dolmen de Bagneux, or Bagneux, not Bagneux. That's toilet in Spanish. Bagneux. So yeah, super cool. But now I'm gonna hit the road, 2 hours or so up to get to my brother's. Hey, what a fantastic thing to just top off the end of this trip. Super cool. And what seemed like all of a sudden I was back at my brother's. It almost felt like I'd never been away. I'd gone full circle, back where I rarely left security. But it was nice to have a chilled weekend, hanging out with these two. Oh, and this nutter. Hi everybody! I feel well rested after spending the weekend with my French family. And now this is the final drive in France. I'm heading up to Caen and I'm going to get the ferry to Portsmouth. So yeah, full circle. Kind of feel like the road trip really started when I left Nozay, my French family, about 7 weeks ago or so. And yeah, back to England, back to life, back to reality. Well, this is it. Goodbye France. Shortly anyway. Just queuing up, go through passport control and get on the boat. So all there is to be said is thanks for coming with me on this journey. Thanks for liking all my videos, watching my videos anyway, liking them, commenting and all the rest of it. I might have already said this, but you know, it's been a really cool trip. So if you've been along with me for the ride, nice one. It's been super cool. I've seen some amazing places, and I'm lucky that well, you know, it's just cool that I can share it with everybody who's watched this. So nice one. This has been Man of the Forest. You've been you. Keep being you. And I'm just about to go through passport control. So see you on the next adventure. Ciao for now. That's a wrap.